So I forgot to come with my goddess quote of the day. So the goddess quote of the day is about bravery because I always like to start with a personal story and then go into the goddess quote with a little quick chat so it's not too long. I don't know if that's okay with you guys. Anyway, but basically, I'm in a situation where it's a landlord tenant situation, and I try to be nice as much as I can. I try to be thankful as much as I could. Um, I try to rationale, put into logic, flip it up, turn it around, and try again, and kept on coming up with the same result that it equals disrespect. I have countless emails, receipts since I've been in this house with asking the man to make repairs. It even got to the point where I was looking for pro bono lawyer uh, to take the case, because I ain't got the funds to fund the investigation because I knew I was getting scammed. I knew that things didn't seem what meets the eye. Also, it's false advertisement, all kinds of things that I may not be able to say because I'm not mentioning names. So, people could find ways, and I ain't got nothing to give nobody, so you ain't about to sue me. But anyway, spiritual beings, I'm coming with the message about bravery because you have to stand up for yourself. I don't know what I have said on my Facebook because I was very passionate this morning. I woke up, I was livid. I was trying to clear, I was trying to censor, I was trying to do all the things. Oh, excuse me, 1 second. Yes, I was trying to do all the things to help me get to that plateau where I'm trying to keep calm because people be like, oh, if you're spiritual or you talk about the Most High and all this stuff, that um you should be in a more of like a don't care attitude and stuff, which is true. I'm like that most times. But I noticed that my eyes, everything, like one of my eyes bigger than the other because I think I just be so shocked and be on like who pranking me in my life. Because, whoo, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I don't understand. This is how I got here. Being repressed, oppressed, suppressed, stepped on, marched on, talked about, beat up, all the things. Okay, here my grandson always got to make a co-star. He always got to guess, pass in. Anyhow, can't stop real life. But anyway, guys, getting back to what I was saying, my spiritual beings, because I don't want to seem like it's nonsense I'm coming on here with, or I just want to be seen, I want attention. I do have a genuine connection with people, so I know that this can grow into something very nice. Um, I'm on here trying to grow organic, trying to gain more confidence in oneself, trying to follow my dreams, trying to also follow my guide. It's like a lot of times this thing just is in me. This stuff that just keeps saying get up, get up, get up, do it, do it, do it, and it's not following a trend. It's something that's been in me where I like to talk. I'm a talker. I'm talkative. I am a chatterbox, and so it's like I figure like either journalism, whatever, but they're like, oh, you don't discuss that, whatever. Listen, I don't know what not to discuss and who not to discuss, but I know there's a hate in my energy, and I know I'm supposed to be doing Goddess of the Day right now, but let me tell you something. whoever's in my energy, listen, you know, every time I post, I feel it. It's like, I don't know. They just waiting. Like they got a notification that I'm online. I don't know what it is. But because I feel you so much in my spirit, I figured that I'm not going to let you continue to keep on bothering me. You keep on bothering me. That's what's going on here. You keep bothering me in my spirit. You know, people are probably like, this girl crazy. But if you spiritual and you know, you already know. And like the Chinese people say, don't come for me, girl. Is whoever coming for me, you better try with them. Because I tell you, I'm going to come right back. And I probably going to come back strong, strong, strong. Because your eyes passed me by this thing. Your eyes passed me like an exam at this thing. And I ain't born there. I'm supposed to be a FBA because I was born on American soil, like Road Talk or whatever. You know what I mean? But if you really want to get to that, come on, Sage. Come on. I'm sorry, guys, because I'm, you know, I'm over here trying to be censored and channel and my grandson. Excuse me, I love him, but you know, a child's place is a child's place. Excuse me, I've been getting really cottony. And it's like they trying to drain me or they trying to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be on this platform, trying to discourage me. Like what, like, okay, I'll give you a prime example. I started the page. I was getting good views. Like I was even shocked myself, like, oh my god. Like even like some people would be like, because I guess if they're like a professional YouTuber, they'll probably be like, oh, like I guess more than that. Like you happy for the wrong thing. It's like you should be, you know. I'm happy for the and I don't want to say too low because then you say too low, it seem like the little entities and stuff be trying to stop the flow too. So I'm gonna speak in existence. I know I'm gonna get more views. I'm gonna get more people to relate to me because I know I'm not the only person. And people like to be like, "Oh, you weird," but come to find out, in the 1900s, early, um, before we started getting popular, because most of us were we born in from the 70s, my age group, late 70s, 80s, 90s to 2000s or whatever. And people like, oh, you weird, you weird, you weird. Weird is not even a bad word. It's if you weird with. Or you weird with, I ain't weird with. I'm very capable of knowing and having communication and know this been in me, but I've been ignoring it to the simple fact that I grew up like this. It's nothing. My grandma, this is real. This is like, and I didn't like Christianity, Catholic. I know I'm probably, you know, people say don't say nothing about people religion and stuff, but listen, I don't really business with religion and them type of thing because at the end of the day, you know what it does do? It make people be in a box and categorized and then believe in all these things that said for us to be oppressed. I ain't never know that God gonna want we for be oppressed. I never knew. I never knew that you supposed to shut up when somebody beating on you. I didn't know that you're not supposed to talk about when people doing injustices and doing bad things to you, that you're supposed to stay quiet and chuck it up and take it as a loss. I don't think so. I don't think God brought me here for that. I don't think so. I remember people used to make jokes about, oh, you think that you holier than thou, or you feel like you about to get famous, or you think like you better than, or you think you know it all. This is so much negative things when you feel confident. Or, oh, you are op. You acting like the police. You probably put me in jail. All this stupid stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Because I got sense? And because I don't want to act like I don't have sense? But sometimes I do. In workplaces and stuff, I'll pretend. Because let me tell you, you start to see how people really start to treat you when you act like you don't know. And that's when I like to see. I like to see the true characters. Because I want to see who I'm dealing with. I want to see a real you. So I'm going to be like, oh, no, I don't know. Can you help me? Oh, I don't know. Really? Because that's when you start to see the real person starts to be getting annoyed and irritated. And then you're like, they talking about, oh, I don't mind helping you. Let me know if you need help. Then they throw you in the wilderness and leave you out there and you stuck to figure out, oh my God, how I'm going to get this through. And then they looking at you and they want to talk about, and then making fun. Like, this world is, and y'all talk about people that have, talk about spiritual abilities, gifts, knowing, feeling things, dismissing it. You know, there's a difference between spirituality, feeling things, ascension, knowing, getting dreams, having intuition, following your gut. All those things is natural gifts that you, if you go against it, there's a warning. So now you just tune in to the things that's telling you in your environment, in your world, that listen, that person ain't no good for you. Boom, there go a dream. That's how I got a lot of my warnings about friends, relationships with men and stuff. I would hear, like, not hear, but I would get the dream like, this one got a girl on the other side of town. I done seen them in the bed. I couldn't see the girl face, but I see him talking. Shit, I can hear a feminine voice talking. Let me tell you, I got a lot of stuff. But you gotta be careful, because then everybody now, they might start sending the rehabilitation, mental illness people to me to look at my page. So let me don't say too much for they be like, what's happening over there? What's wrong with this one? Huh? Like Dick Gregory used to say. God bless the dead. Rest in power. My God. So you coming for me every time I'm posting, and it's like you agitating me, cause I feel like you know, you're, whatever you doing, you know what you're doing. That's what I feel like, because I don't know about know nothing what you're doing, cause all I know is about burning incense and a little nice candle. Like this nice little candle is oak and amber. It's so beautiful, and I'm smelling it. Me ain't know about no them things. I sounded like my relatives. I don't know nothing about it. So don't come for me for it and then talking about me know about something. And then like, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how I make this decision to be by myself and I don't want to be around people. I was dealing with a guy. I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't even want to think about this man. But he was he's a warlock or something like that. Cause I see the stories on the YouTube where the lady's talking about warlocks and them things. I started to pay attention because now I'm getting in the spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get in it because I'm feeling it. And it was something the man do for make me fulfill. He do something. Because ever since, and I know I ain't supposed to be talking too much, but me and Kate, because you got to say. And when would the intimacy after the, like me, you and nobody, something this man do. But you can't prove. All I know is can feel the binding, wherever going on there. Are they hating or sending the bad vibe or whatever they're going on there? And I know it's a girl or some lady or whatever going on there. And then whoever else that want for whatever. I crazy, I'm this and I'm that. Let me tell you something. When God start to put things in the heart of man, because that's how most of the things happen on this earth. God just put love in the heart of man. Because sometimes, what man doing? What they doing? That they killing up? That they killing babies? That they killing women and all kinds of things? What are they doing? They ain't killing? All right. So, if God put it in the heart of man for him to make a kind gesture or be nice or whatever to whoever he partake in or whatever he want to do, he let me tell you, they know what they doing, when they doing it, and how they doing it. And that's what I realized. That's why I don't like nobody in my spirit no more. I ain't fitting to spread eagle for nothing. Nobody ain't getting nothing over here. So even when I see little stuff like, when I see, because I like tarot. I didn't even know I was going to like tarot. I like tarot. Because some of them stories be so like on point, baby. Woo, I'm telling you. The spirit world, that's the real. That's the real right there. That spirit world, that's why they be always making videos about who ain't doing voodoo, who ain't worshiping the underworld people them, because me ain't dealing with no underworld people them. I don't deal with that. So just know that. So even if I got something on my page that look gothic or dark or whatever, that's just is just being a fan of horror films. Yeah, if I'm godly, maybe that's not something to entertain, but I don't have no dark in my heart, and I don't feel like those things gonna come in my house because I'm watching a movie. Like, I mean, yeah, entities is very strong, and yes, deities and all this stuff people believe, whatever. But let me tell you something. I just don't got in my heart to be taking no time to be conjuring up. No, nothing. I don't even. Let me tell you something. If I'm not cooking for Feed Me Belly or trying out recipe, whatever, me ain't got no time for be playing with food. That's number one. Number two, I don't need no man that bad that I got for make food for he for stay with me. I like my space, and it's been going on for 5 years now. I ain't got. Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't even got for that. Anyway, this video getting a little long. Getting me mad now. I getting me self mad because I did train all day. But anyway, I was saying I'm going through a lot right now, and the bravery is really good right now. Y'all seen a different side of me because I come in nice and soft. Oh, Ella. But it don't make no sense. Anyway, as the messages come, like I said, I like doing Goddess of the Day. I like coming here doing the spiritual thing. I'm gonna start popping up on my other pages, I guess, because I really don't want to seem like I'm hiding or anything, but I really just have this passion, this new craft that I picked up, and I'm really feeling it. And I like it. I don't know. People be like, "Oh, AI is so bad," this whatever. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm so dry, and this thing trying to drain me, and I've been getting like the downloads of like this entity trying to like make me want to quit or trying to put like depression in my mind, make me sad. Then it's getting off on when I'm like feeling down or I'm melancholy or I'm angry. Like it's playing on my emotions. So that's why I know like something is not right when it comes to that. And once I start to tap in a little bit more, whew, watch on. Let me tell you. I ain't even got for sale because then it said, oh, you ain't post for sale when you're going for say nothing or whatever. Keep your mouth shut, Everybody want to just shut up. Anyway, it's very sad that people want to have you oppressed and they want to have you stuck. And I feel like everybody should be feeling themselves. If you have something to say it. Because you don't want to have, it's too late. I've seen people that I watched growing up, and they're on the same corner when I was going to school. Now I'm a grown woman with children, have a family, and they still on the same corner. Come on. Get, listen, we're not going to all get to follow our dreams and as aspects, like if you want to be an astronaut, because we already see they playing games with the space thing. And I'm talking about outlandish things that you probably thought as a kid or whatever, and then as you get older you realize, like, okay, you got to get with the know, and you start seeing different hustles and all those ways to get income and all that, right? But at the same token, you start to see the big picture as you become an adult, and you realize that all this time these people just been trying to keep you oppressed, keep your mind limited, keep you, oh, excuse me, trying to keep you oppressed, trying to keep your mind from going places, and every time is a distraction. Let's be real. I'm not trying to be, some people I know me as a conspiracy theorist. There's so many things about me that people don't know, that, I'm saying, that as I go over time, you get to know. But that's not trying to toot my horn or act like I'm so knowledgeable. I'm still learning and growing every day. Excuse me. But I just want to say that if you feel that you have something, go for it. Don't sit there and be worried. I was worried, wasting time, mad long for no reason, when I realized that, oh my God, it was just me in my head, worrying about blood relatives that if I need a can of soup, they probably wouldn't even give it to me. Yo, real talk. Let's be real. But it's 22 minutes on the timer, so I don't want to keep on going and going. But like I'm saying, don't be oppressed. Don't be oppressed. And go into, like I said, being brave and standing up for yourself. Because when you let people step on you and disrespect you and disrespect the program, that's not what's happening this 2026. It's not happening. We're not about to go through that. You don't like me, you don't like how I look, you don't like how I sound, or whatever, put it on mute. Support a sister. I ain't coming here to harm nobody. I'm coming here to share my stories, and I'm tapping in as the days go by, because I don't know, I've been watching my videos and I'm saying I'm kind of getting a little bit more confident, and the girlie is showing her true colors. The peacock feathers is feathering. So, but anyway, being brave enough to just be unapologetic for who you are, that's a goddess. And that's why I like the goddess theory. Ain't nobody biting on nobody. Ain't nobody trying to jock nobody's style. It's just what it is. And I like when the girlies be talking about goddess, and they a goddess, and the sixth goddess, and the this goddess, and divine god. I love it. Come on with the goddess. Let's get it. That's the energy I like anyway. I like being regal, royal, and all that. It's just the same simple fact. Sometimes you ain't got the millions, the phonions to do what you gotta do. Shit. Ooh, there we go again. So God is still working on me. He working on me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But what I was trying to say is that you gotta feel that you that. And if you ain't got the money to do it, you try to look your best. But if I had, I'm sorry, I would have been on these threads. I'd have been getting these garments and things. You hear me? I'd have been getting the fabrics and things like this. Because I want to be, let me tell you. Look, if they don't like me now, they ain't going to like me when a sister get on. I'm telling you. You feel what I'm saying? If they don't like me now, they ain't gonna like me when I get on, baby. This is what it is. That's just what it is. And I can't, as much as I feel you in my spirit, hater. Now I don't know what your problem is. I don't know what you feel that happened or what didn't happen or what transpired or what you want to do. You want to come beat me up? I don't know. But one thing is a fact. I ain't going down like that. I ain't just going to stop. Excuse me, guys. I've been taking a drink. Let me tell you something. This is on another tip. When you're going through the change, baby, what kind of things happening? I don't be drawing on my eyebrows right. The eyeliner don't be, it be crooked. Eyelash crooked, one up, one low. Yeah. I'm showing up. That's what matters. But I ain't going to keep on. But, like I said, be brave. And I be hearing the snapping. I'm trying not to snap my mouth, guys, because I don't really like mouth snapping. But I'm really trying to figure out how to not salivate as much as I'm recording. So, I'm trying. Whoa, what was going on today? I feel dehydrated. And I'm drinking water, but I just said let me get a treat because this was raspberry lemon and this is so good, but it's costly. It has B vitamins, the lion's mane, and L-theanine. I know it's a vitamin. Don't quote me on what it is, but I know it's good for energy. So, yes. But, looking at the timer. Anyway, that's what I wanted to come and say. Be brave. Be brave. Even if there's a gentleman watching you, be brave. You have to be brave. We have to start thinking outside the norm. Yes, we can't change what the government is doing. Yes, there's politics going on. What really could we do? I mean, because they have mass weaponry. They have all these things, but we could talk about it. And when you put things in the universe and you keep putting things in the universe, like, I know I'm an overthinker. I know sometimes I can be a worrywart, but I'm a mama. So a lot of things, sometimes you start, there can be a scenario going on in your mind when you feel like your child is not safe and you start thinking things, whatever. And that's not the kind of thinking I'm saying that, okay, that's just other things that in your mind. But when I say in your mind and the frontal lobe is powerful. It's like a tool within itself, like you attract, right? What you thinking. But sometimes I beg to differ with some of that because I know I be thinking about godly men and it's always a gremlin. And I don't be understanding how he got here. But like they say, the underworld have these people that they send to you when you got the light, and then they be coming for you hardcore and things like that. But, y'all already know. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. And whoever's just keep on coming. I don't know. I want to apologize. If you feel like you need an apology, if I did something, if you feel like I owe you something, you should go ahead and make a comment. You keep on, every time I'm posting, you ain't saying nothing. I don't get it. You got a problem, you say something. That's what they say, closed mouth don't get fed, right? That's what I heard. I don't know. And I don't know what's going on. That's what I heard. Word on the street. Because it seems like evidently there's something going on and it's festering. It's in you. What's the deal? But I'm good at ignoring you, but it got to the point where I just had to let you know I know you're there. Because I'm basically cleansing on a daily basis to feel myself. So it's either government programming, chemtrails, something trying to penetrate and trying to discourage the goddess theory over here. And it's not gonna happen. Like I said, not gonna happen, Captain. So as I get better with not thinking about my personal situations that's currently going on, that I keep fighting through to still be happy, to still show up and still do what I have to do in the midst of feeling the hateration parade that's currently going on. And then I have to say something that might seem immature at this particular moment, but I'm going to say it. I really wish that people would stop looking up, because I'm not thinking about you. And I know that's not godly to be, I'm not supposed to be reflecting on things that I have no control of, or because people gonna do what they want to do. But at the same token, like, I'm not looking for you. I never thought about you. I stopped talking to certain people so I don't hear about certain people. Like, I don't even want you as a thought. Like, I wish sometimes memory wasn't even there. But I like memories with nice memories, but I don't want to remember nothing that was ill or traumatic, or remember people doing illmatic things or whatever. Like, I don't want to remember that. So I could care less about looking through for to see who doing what. I do not care. But obviously y'all do care, because I've been seeing, like, I see what I see, and I'm just like, why are you here? For what? Why are you asking my daughter anything? Like, sometimes I just be trying to figure out what is it your business. Like, even though I'm a transparent person, and I was the type of person that, yeah, if I'm vibing with somebody and I'm like, yo, and I just start talking, whatever, you might not want to hear, but sometimes I just be talking. Like I said, I be talking. I'm talking. I talk. I'm talkative. And then sometimes you just know yourself. You love yourself. I love me. Now, if you like talking and you like whatever, that's me. No, I know when to put it to a pause so it don't go on and on and on if I got a point or whatever. But I know that these past 2 years that passed, it's just been like, no, it's time to start talking. And no, I'm not going to talk about certain people, because I know there's certain people waiting for me to go ahead to talk about their story, and they looking to compare, and they come in to watch and read and look at my posts and all this kind of stuff. Listen, I'm not giving you the satisfaction. It's not even not that serious, in my world. Like, come on now. It's not even that serious. I'm talking about me and what I know. And that's better to talk about me than talk about things I don't know about. And that's better to talk about God, because that's how I've been getting through it and trying to keep my sanity, regardless of what people are going to say about how they feel. My sanity is 100% or 2%. Whatever you want to talk about. But I know for sure this is going to keep on. So get mad at me, then, whatever, scroll past, whatever. But, you might not, you don't want to hear what I got to say, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to still talk about what I know, that sooner or later I will find my tribe. I will find people that's going to be on the same vibration. I'm going to find people that's going to be wanting to interact with me, and there might be some people that want to say something bad to me, or they probably waiting for me to get enough following so they can show their ASA or whatever. You could, so whatever you're waiting, you're anticipating, or you're laughing, or whatever you're doing, I know that Diane is here. Goddess Naklavan Chronicles 888. I might flip the name, because I noticed that it's like a trend now. So, I mean, not a trend, but it's a beautiful thing. So, I'm not going to speak negative on that. But I just don't want to be like having the same, So, I'm going to try to find something a little bit more me. Because I know goddess is like, not, it's going to be like a little redundant as far as the title goes. But I still like it. I like it a lot. Why I'm looking like, why is my lips getting so crusty? Anyway, excuse me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. It's half an hour, so yikes. So I hope somebody just watch. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Spiritual beings, pray, meditate, try to center yourself, keep yourself clear. It's hard out there, especially what's going on around the world and all that. It's just so much pressure on our minds and trying to stay above water and trying to keep a roof over our heads and food to eat and keeping your family all intact and making sure everybody is safe. So I could understand, the pressures of the world. So there's no distraction here. This is just mostly relatable stuff, motivation. A lot of the videos is like just basically visuals, pretty stuff, messages, things of that nature. Because I just don't, as much as I want to interact a lot, sometimes I do like the AI because what mood I'm in, I go ahead and I try to express that through the beautiful images because there's times that I don't want to show up teary eyed, and things like that. You got to show up if you want to be part of the masses in a way that is going to be positive. You still have to show up with a good face. You still have to show up, with a good appearance, with a good polish, to show that you have the confidence, that it's just not a facade. So you still have to have couth, you still have to have verbiage, you still have to have mindfulness and things like that in this, especially in this day and age, because you can't just come raw all the time. There's time and a place for everything. But I just really wanted to come and say that you can't, stay brave and don't let people step on you. Don't do it because you sit there and it manifests in your mind, and you're gonna always keep revisiting that. Man, I should have said that. I should have said that. I should have said this, and I should have did that. So try to snip it in the bud as much as you can. And if you can't get to safety, try to see how you could get out that situation so you don't feel that you're constantly being repressed, oppressed, hurt, and all those things. I'll tell you. But on a lighter note, let me brighten up the mood. God is good. And I've been on this song on a repeat. I know it's probably an old song, but I just found out. When you old school, you be just now finding out about artists and stuff. I be finding out about my daughters. They try, they keep me hip and stuff. They keep me in the know. But a lot of times I'll be like, who that? Who sang that? What? And so this song, this guy, Young Chris, I put it on one of my songs before. Oh, Sage, can you come out the camera, sweetheart?
Okay.
See you later, baby. Grandma's. I should have paused it. Anyhow, as I was saying, every time I notice that I get a little melancholy, there's a song that I put it on. I like either Kirk Franklin, He's Able. That's my jam. So every time I hear that, He's Able, oh my God, I get hyped. And then there's a song, the one what I was singing with Young Chris. I think I sang it on one of my uploads, but I was, don't it feel good? Don't it feel good to in God's hands? Don't it feel good? Oh my God, just a bit, in God's hands. Oh my goodness. When I hear that, I get hyped. Let me tell you, I be doing all kind of jumping up in here and probably doing the wrong dance, as a Christian would say, you ain't supposed to be dancing like that. You put a God. You ain't supposed to be doing all that for God. But whatever. I think you're supposed to be yourself. I think that's what God made us to be, ourselves. I don't think He wants us to be all caged up. But like I said, you have mindfulness, you get manners, you know how to deal, you have respect, you handle yourself accordingly. But when disrespect come to play, you know that it's not the day. Ain't nobody got time for it.